You're not invited. Don't make this harder, my mother said, her voice sharp, polished with years of perfected disappointment. They're in love now, my older brother Marcus added with a smirk from across the room. She picked someone better. My father didn't even look up, just grunted into his glass of whiskey, the way he always did when silence said more than words. I didn't argue. I smiled. Quiet. Controlled. That was 4 months ago. Now, they call me every day. But this didn't start with revenge. It began with trust. Emily and I were together for 6 years. 6 years of laughter in parking lots, quiet mornings over coffee, fights about nothing, and dreams whispered under cheap blankets. I proposed using my grandmother's ring, an heirloom passed down through generations. She cried, said yes. Her hands were shaking. We bought a small house, adopted a mutt, planted flowers like they'd be around forever. She used to call me safe. I thought it meant I was her home. Later, I realized it meant I was her backup plan. Marcus, my brother, had always been the golden one, the kind of guy who got praised just for existing. He lit up rooms. He made everyone laugh, but he never took life seriously, never returned anything he borrowed. That includes Emily, apparently. It began with subtle things. Her laugh hanging on too long after his jokes. Their knees touching under the dinner table. Text from Marcus, always past midnight. She thought I was asleep. I wasn't. Then came the pictures. His hand around her waist. Her lips brushing his neck. A mirror selfie taken in my bed. No one confessed. They didn't need to. Their silence screamed. I confronted Emily. Calm. Measured. She didn't cry. Didn't lie. She just looked at me like I was already a ghost. Marcus sees me, she said. He stood behind her, arms folded, smirking like he won a prize without even playing. Losing her? That wasn't the worst part. The worst part was the family meeting. Like I was a broken gadget they were trying to return. You've always been dramatic, Mom said, arms folded like armor. Dad muttered. You had to know this would happen. Marcus has spark. Marcus leaned forward. She picked the better man. Don't make this messy. Still, I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just nodded. Thank you, I said. Now I know who you all are. Grief didn't consume me. I let it refine me. They thought I disappeared. I didn't. I watched. I waited. I moved across town, rented a tiny apartment, took everything I knew, all the things they let slip over dinners, holidays, drunken conversations, and I turned it into a plan. Step 1, the money. My father, careless as ever, signed off on a bogus investment proposal I drafted under a fake company name. He wired $2,500. Just like that. That was my seed money. Step 2, the digital trail. Emily never logged out of our shared iCloud account. Photos, messages, even location data kept syncing. Marcus did the same. I archived everything, screenshots, maps, messages. I sent it all anonymously to Marcus's secret girlfriend, the one none of us ever met. She went ballistic, slashed his tires, told his employer he worked at a kids' charity. Emphasis on worked. Step 3, Mom. Church matriarch, president of the Women's Guild, moral compass of the family. Also, secret gambling problem and a habit of borrowing from church donations. I sent every transaction record and flirty message she sent to a married deacon anonymously to her pastor. She stepped down, tried to call me. I let it ring. Step 4, Christmas. They told me not to come, so I did. I walked in uninvited, unannounced. Everyone was there. Marcus clutching Emily's hand like a prize ribbon. Mom pretending the air wasn't made of lies. Dad already drunk. I brought a gift, I said, holding up a USB. They laughed until I plugged it into the TV. Then silence. Photo after photo. Messages. Videos. Audio recordings. Emily and Marcus's affair. Marcus's other affairs. Mom's embezzlement. Dad's affair with his secretary back in 2018. No one moved. No one breathed. I turned off the TV, looked around the room. You said I was never good enough? I said. But I was the only one who didn't lie. Then I walked out. Now they call. Mom leaves voicemails soaked in guilt. Dad wants to meet like men. Marcus leaves threats at 2 a.m. Emily's voice is small now. Shaky. You planned this, she whispers on my voicemail. I don't respond. Because when you gut someone, you don't get to act surprised when they come back sharper. I rebuilt my life from the ashes. No screaming, no blood, just the truth, cold, clean, undeniable. And the thing about truth? It doesn't yell. It plays on a loop, while their little empire burns. They told me not to come to Christmas. This year, they'll never forget that I did.